Alright guys, welcome back. Treetop Garage. My son was over a little bit ago today, and we kind of got some more stuff done with the steering. We ended up changing the plugs. We got the brake lights working, and did a couple of little things, nothing major. I'm still waiting on the, I want to order a new steering arm. It goes from the steering box to the steering arm on the front end. What do they call that thing? The steering arm on the passenger side where the kingpin is. The spindle. That's what I'm trying to say. The spindle steering arm. I want to get a new steering arm for that because the one I have in there now. What happened was I ordered from Speedway, and I ordered it long because you can get whatever length you want on the actual tubing size. And when I got the tap to tap the one end, they sent me the wrong tap, and I didn't realize it until after I threaded it. And when I threaded the Heim joint in on that end, it only went in about halfway, and then it wouldn't go no more. And it was really hard to get about halfway. So I want to get a new one and tap it to the right size so it can thread in easily. So right now with we're pretty close on the alignment, but I want to make sure the steering arm is adjustable a little bit more because I want to make sure that everything's straight with the steering wheel and everything else. So I want to do that, but we got actually I'm going to pause you. I bought a Speedway steering damper. We put that in today. It drastically helped a lot. We need to do a little more adjusting with it because we did a little drive around today. I'll show you the video here in a little bit. And the one way it steers all the way to the one side, but the other way it doesn't steer quite as far. It seemed like because I'm trying to turn in, I tried to back into a driveway and it wouldn't go as far, so I had to pull in, the other way into a driveway to turn around. So I'll show you that in a sec, and also I did get some mirrors for this thing finally, some rearview mirrors that go on the door tops. They're pretty sweet. They look pretty good on there. Definitely different seeing with mirrors on it for sure. And yeah, like I said, we got the brake lights working good, and we did something else today. Oh, we did mess with the timing, and we changed the spark plug. So the timing was a little bit off. When we changed the spark plugs, that totally helped it. The spark plugs that were in there were fouled out pretty bad. So, anyways, let me pause you. Be right back. Hold on, guys. Recording.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're gonna see a little drive around here. Did some steering work and some a little bit of messing around with the.
Doesn't seem like it turns with the start right.
No, it doesn't turn as far, it doesn't seem like.
Yeah.
Definitely running better though.
Yeah.
The new plugs. It's idle at night. A little bit idle and high here. By Mill Creek Fab Shop. No, I don't think he's home. There's a dog in the road though.
Yeah. Still right in front of you.
It's we're gonna turn around. never see these dogs anywhere. Let's see if we can leave them a little. Well, I didn't want to burn out these tarry ass roads we had around here. Got a little more to do as far as everything goes. A little hesitant. Well, it's not bad. It's running pretty good. Just needs a little more tuning, I think. And the steering seems to be doing better. Bumpy. Still pretty bumpy. I really don't like 1,000 RPM, which is kind of high. I didn't really do it around the gravel anyway. Chicken move out of the way there. Alright, well. Go ahead and see if we can't back her in here. Going down there. So anyway, I think I messed up something here and paused the camera. But anyway, I put a steering dampener, so I welded a bracket right here on the cross member, bolted it up with a couple spacers and it's already rubber inside there. And it's just a clamp on the other side, which we put right there. And that was with the steering wheel all the way to the one side, so we'd have room for adjustment on each side. So it needs to be adjusted a little bit more, I think. Like I said, I don't seem to get as much steering going to the one side as I do the other side, so we got to play with that a little bit. And so yeah, it is what it is. It seems to be working okay. we definitely got better steering than we did have. And anyway, we also we got the mirrors on there. There's one on the other side too. I'll show you that. Right there, they seem to work pretty good. And also we got the brake lights working. So I changed the brake light switch that came with this proportioning valve was not working. I tried to get this out and it was too tight, and I actually thought I was gonna rip this thing right off this this panel. So I decided to go with a different style. So we went with the spring style that goes to the brake pedal right there. It's just a spring that pulls it and engages the lights. So it actually works pretty good. I'll show you guys here maybe in a sec. Gotta get the tripod out to show you that it works, but it does work. And no problems there. So everything's good here with the gauges and everything. We got everything, all the wiring's done now. And also, we messed with the timing, and you'll see in the drive around video. As you guys know, Mill Creek Fab Shop is basically 3 houses down from me, 2-3 houses down. But he's like a quarter mile or maybe a little more than me down the road. So we drove by his house today when we went through the drive along, me and my son. My son was actually recording the video. But my road, it's like that chip and seal road. It's chip and seal. And there's so much tar on it. The gravel part is like gone. This thing would even turn a tire because it's so sticky. Especially being warmer out today, the tar is like really sticky anyway. So we couldn't get to do it. I was going to leave him a little burnout in front of his house, but it wouldn't do it. But I got home, we pulled in here, and it did with no problem. As you can see, fresh rubber. No problem in here, but we couldn't do it out on the road. So I guess if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do a burnout. I'm going to do it on like a regular asphalt road or something. Or maybe bring a little bit of water and try to get the tires wet a little bit. So, anyways, guys, we'll go ahead and we'll go cut to the clip of a drive around, and we'll be right back. All right, so not bad. Like I said, that road, actually this whole section of road is all pretty much all tar. There's not a whole lot of gravel or a little pea gravel, whatever they put in the tar. It's not a whole lot of it left. And it's been that way for a while. So hopefully maybe we can do on a different road around here. Maybe do a little burnout session. Try to get it to go sideways a little bit. And yeah. Sorry, Mill Creek Fab Shop. I tried to leave you a little burnout mark in front of your house. Hopefully, I was hoping to get a little sideways. Didn't get anything. Too much tar. So, and the dogs were, I don't know where those dogs came from. I never see those dogs, but they came out of nowhere and they were in the road. And as soon as I pulled through there, they tried to come and they were right there in front of the car. So, whatever. But yeah, we're going to be doing a little more adjusting on the alignment. I need to get that steering arm. I need to get a new one of those and get it to the right thread. Get the right tap this time. Make sure it's the right tap. And I'm going to get that trunk lid dialed in. I want to get that finished up. Get that kind of feathered out with filler and get it painted. I want to paint the whole back of the car. The trunk lid, the little strips between the trunk lid and the quarter panels they need repainted black because they're not black right now. They're like a purplish weird color. And it's kind of beat up. So I just want to kind of put black on the whole thing. I may end up after maybe in the fall, I may end just sanding this whole thing down and just painting it like a satin black or something, maybe a hot rod, kind of in between shiny and matte, shiny and dull, kind of in the middle, black. I don't know yet. I'm still fighting with that, what I want to do with the paint. You guys let me know if I should leave it the way it is or just maybe throw some just flat, just regular black on it. I don't know yet. Although I did see, of course, a lot of you guys have been watching know that the quarter panels had that Oni's Hot Rod Shop thing. And I didn't know, when I got the car, I didn't really realize where it came from. But recently, I was on Facebook Marketplace maybe 3-4 weeks ago. And there was another Studebaker, I think it was a bullet nose one, 50-51 or so. And it was painted different. But the doors still had, like this car, when I first got it, you guys, if you go back in the first couple of videos, you guys would see the original name on the doors, which I painted over, and with the same Oni's Hot Rod Shop on the quarters, right in the same spot this one is. So now that I know that's out there, I don't want anybody else's name on my car, really. I'd rather just take that off and just leave it blank and have somebody else's name. Now that I know it's an actual thing. I thought it was just a fake thing somebody put on there, but apparently the guy that, and actually I was looking at the title, and the last name of the guy that this car came from, the guy that I got it from, was that Oni, was his last name. So I may go ahead and just take that off and just leave those quarter panels on the back the way they are, just with no name on them. I don't know yet. I also wouldn't mind putting my own kind of logo on there. I don't know what I'm going to do yet with that. But I may just, like I said, I may just go ahead and scuff the whole car down and just shoot it all black for now. You guys let me know in the comments what you think if you're watching this. Also, we got the timing pretty close. Now, I've been playing with this timing a lot. I'm trying to find the happy medium this motor likes. And I've been with a vacuum gauge. I've been with a timing light. And I can't seem to find... I think maybe today, we did play with it today again. I think we actually may have found something pretty close because when we came back from that little drive, I pulled it in here in the barn and I had it in drive instead of first gear, which I would normally do a burnout. I'd drop it down to first gear. I had it in drive and I put on the brakes. I slammed on the gas and it just roasted the tires until it got the second gear and it just kind of slowed down. But I think right now, we'll have to see where it goes from here. But one thing I did notice I had to do was the rear. I adjusted the front floats, or the front float in the front down about to where it was about halfway on the sight glass. The rear, I didn't realize, which I wasn't really worried about the rear because I thought at first that it would only come in, the rears only come in when you kick the floor barrel in, but it seems like it helps if you lower that, because it was way at the top of the sight glass, actually above the sight glass. I lowered that today down to about where the other one was in the front, so it was about halfway. It's running way better now. It's not burning your eyes when you run it in here even with the doors open. Before it would burn your eyes a little bit. Now it seems to be running really good, and we just changed the plugs also. I put newer plugs in it, so I don't know. It seems to be running really good. So now I think we just need to work with the steering a little bit more, get a little more precise with the alignment, and work on that trunk lid. And I think it'll be golden. Other than that, it seems to be doing pretty good. We did have a few pops today, mostly through the carburetor. Before we changed the plugs last drive, it was actually popping through the exhaust a little bit, but it hasn't done that since. Once we changed the plugs, it didn't do that. So yeah, we just a bunch of messing around, pretty much. I mean, we're in the final stages now, where I think I'm going to go maybe this next week if I can. I'm going to stop and get a title done and get plates. I have actually historical Ohio plates that are still good, that are in for another car that I had years ago. I think it was for my 71 Camaro was the last thing I had that was attached to. I just need to get them transferred over to this, which shouldn't be a big deal. I think they're good till like 2075 or something. Historical plates in Ohio are good for like, I think 75, 80 years, something like that. So I have to get those switched, and the title done in my name, which is already ready to go. It's already notarized. Other than that, I mean, it's just a bunch of little messing around. So you guys let me know what you think. And we'll be doing some more on this stuff probably this week. I do have a thing going on this next weekend, which I'm going to do a video on my gun channel if you guys want to check that out. I'm supposed to go this next weekend. We're going to a 1,000+ yard rifle range, which I've been wanting to go to this place for a couple of years now. And I have a couple of rifles I want to shoot. And I'm actually working on doing some reloading. Actually, was working on today and the last couple of days. So there'll be a couple of videos coming out on my other channel. If you want to check that out, go down below. I'll put a link to that channel down there, and along with my social media stuff. And we still have stickers left if you guys want to buy a sticker or two. They're $2 a piece, and the only reason they're $2 a piece because I'm going to pay for the shipping to ship them to you. So if you're interested, get a hold of me. I'm on PayPal and whatever. I'll put my email down below. You can email me if you want one or a couple. And all the money I make from the stickers is going right back into the car. I'm just trying to make a little money to go back into the car. So that'll be that. And yeah, thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you on the next video. And hopefully we get this stuff straightened out a little bit more here by the next week. So thanks for watching.